In your lecture, you talk about an obesogenic environment. What is this?
Well, I really was focused on the food environment where food is available relatively inexpensively. It's highly palatable, and it's available just about anywhere.
And are doing parents something wrong in this environment?
I think it's very easy to overfeed, and it's very easy for parents themselves to overeat in that environment. And I think that's part of the problem, is that babies are being socialized to be like their parents. And in the US today, about 2/3 of adults are overweight or obese.
You are doing controlled intervention, randomized trials, to show whether this environment can be influenced. What are you doing?
That's right. We're trying to see if we can't help parents to use parenting practices around feeding that are going to mitigate the effects of these obesogenic environments, to help kids learn to like those things that we think are healthy for them, such as vegetables.
Show me an example. How are you doing this? A simple one.
Well, I think the simplest one is probably the vegetable example, where we see that if babies are slowly introduced to new vegetables between 4 and 6 months, when parents have started serving solid foods to them, that they will come to accept those foods. And it simply takes a few tastes over a few days, and most babies will begin to accept and eat significant amounts of these vegetables.
And these findings from research, can you translate this into recommendations in daily practice when the mother is asking you, do this, do this?
Well, I think there's a fair amount of evidence on the effects of something like repeated exposure. There's a lot of studies out there that suggest that this actually works. And so we do give guidance to mothers on how to do that, and actually to pediatricians, so that they can help the parents who come to see them about how to get this done and how to help babies learn to like the foods that are good for them.
And you show data which really confirm that it works.
Yes, it does. I mean, now those are data on average, and you know, the kids are different, and some are more ready to accept new things than others. But
one last question. You can make infants sleep better with your methods. You have shown this. How does this work?
Well,
mothers would love you for this.
Yes, well, we're hoping that, as I said, will help parents want to participate in the work that we're doing if they think it'll make their babies sleep longer. It's just some very simple procedures, mainly not using feeding as the first response when babies wake in the night, or when babies wake their parents at night. And to go and try to calm the baby, make sure everything is all right, and then to leave the baby and see if they can self-soothe and go back to sleep on their own. Sometimes they will, and sometimes they won't, and often only for a short time initially. But over a period of weeks, they begin to learn to sleep a bit longer.
Okay, thank you very much.